Welcome to the Pets Rules Show. I am your host, Mr. Animal Lover. And this week we're talking about pet surgeries, pet emergency surgeries, specialized veterinarian for emergency pet services, surgery. So, listen, we know after watching yesterday's show on the Pets Rules Show, pet surgery can be very expensive, can be costly, can even break the bank. However, today I'm going to be talking about how artificial intelligence and machine learning is turning the page, saving pet lovers around the world a lot of money. We know when we hear the word AI, we panic because we think of our jobs getting taken over and because we might not have a job. But when it comes to AI and machine learning, I know. When it comes to AI and machine learning, it's doing a great service to animals in every species. And when it comes to AI and machine learning, it's raising the bar in terms of animals living longer, and healthier. And as a pet lover, that's what we want. We want our little furry companion to live as long as we do. For we love them while they're alive and we miss them when they're gone. And that's why it's important to take a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. If you missed the episode, Traveling Like a Pro, I talk about how it's important to document every moment with your animal, with your pet. Can be a reptile, fish, turtle, dog, cat, whatever you love, document it. So back to pet surgery. Today we're going to touch on artificial intelligence and machine learning and the new trend in medicine in general is robotic surgery, right? What do I mean by robotic surgery? They're coming out with some very mean, nasty, and when I say mean, nasty, I mean in a good way. Machines that take care of business. How do they take care of business? Well, uh, when a when a pet has to go through surgery, whether it's bladder surgery, eye surgery, removing a foreign object from a dog's stomach, hernia repair, a broken limb. Oh, I got hair all over my fixing a herniated surgery or fixing a broken limb. These machines are making it easier, cheaper, more inexpensive because it's less time a veterinary doctor or specialized veterinary medical doctor has to be on the pet because the machine is more precise and makes it a lot faster. So let's get to today's robotic machines being built. Uh, Before we get to the articles, right? At the end of the show, I'm going to show you how to save money in terms of pet surgery. So if you have an emergency pet surgery, stay tuned at the end of the show. And please smash that subscribe button. It'll help the show out. So before I get to the articles, let me show you these machines and what they're doing, so you can see what I'm talking about. So 5 medical robots making a difference in healthcare. The Da Vinci Surgical System Treatment Center during 2015 Cambridge Science Festival. Despite initial unease with the idea of a robot handling surgeries or providing emotional support, they are increasingly prevalent in healthcare. Engineers have compelling reasons to develop medical robots. Unlike humans, these tireless machines with steady hands can execute precise movements beyond human range, providing prolonged patient support. They excel in automating lower level tasks, allowing professionals to focus on high level work. I like the name, a Da Vinci surgical system. So the Da Vinci surgical robot is unthinkable but true. More than 250,000 people die in the US each year from medical errors, some which are likely preventable, which this is a broad category encompassing a range of different problems. The Xenix germ zapping robot. Along with minimizing medical and surgical error, hospital-acquired infections are another widespread problem in healthcare that could be improved with robots. To combat this elemental problem, the Xenix, an automated and portable robot, is used to disinfect entire hospital rooms in minutes using pulsed, full-spectrum UV rays that kill a range of infectious bacteria. The parotherapeutic robot. Unlike the first two robots, this one is not designed to save life per se, but to improve quality of life during recovery from surgery or treatment for depression or other mental illnesses. And this one paid close attention. I'm gonna produce an article on this one. The Cyberknife is a robotic surgery that delivers radiation therapy to tumors with sub-millimeter precision. Invented in the 90s, the Cyberknife system is now being used to treat cancer at hospitals and treatment centers all over the US. Not like a knife per se, the system is a radiation source mounted on a robot, which allows for a targeted beam of radiotherapy that maneuvers and adapts quickly. It can deliver radiation to a tumor, malignant or benign, repositioning itself in many minutely different angles. And I'm going to show you that one is, remember the Cyberknife. And the Tug. When the University of San Francisco Medical Center at Mission Bay opened, it rolled out a 25-tug robot to improve their transportation operations. They are programmed with the hospital's floor plan and also equipped with a variety of sensors. All right. So let's get to the articles. So how robotic technology is revolutionizing cancer treatment for pets. And this is the Cyberknife. This is what it looks like. Remember that, let's read here. Hearing your pet has cancer can be tough news to swallow. Then there are all the decisions you have to make about their treatment plan, such as medication, chemotherapy, radiation, or even surgery. The good news is that veterinary medicine is constantly evolving thanks to advances in technology and the development of new treatments and procedures. One such innovation called the Cyberknife, a non-surgical treatment option that is helping improve outcome for pets who are diagnosed with cancer. So before this, your pet's diagnosed with cancer. I mean, this is high end. This is right now per se it can be maybe expensive because it's a new technology and they're testing it out and they're rolling it out and they're showing what difference it can make. But long term, remember, this is what's going to save pet lovers a lot of money. Machines incorporated with AI and machine learning. This is the future right here of pet cancer therapy. What exactly the Cyberknife? The Cyberknife non-invasive treatment for cancerous and non-cancerous tumors and other conditions where radiation therapy is indicated. It is used throughout the body and can be alternative to surgery for patients who have inoperable or surgical complex tumors. What makes Cyberknife stand out from existing cancer treatments for pets? Cyberknife is different from other treatments on the market because the robot can move with the tumor as it's moving in real time. For example, a veterinarian is tracking a lung tumor as a patient breathes in and out. The lung will expand and contract, causing the tumor to shift. Cyberknife can continuously track the tumor's motion and adjust the radiation delivery to follow its movement. I mean, that says it all. Um, you know, dogs breathe in and out also. So similar to humans, the tumor can be moving as the dog is breathing or the cat's breathing in and out. So with this amazing cyberknife cancerous killing machine, just like it says, the radiation is following the tumor as it breathes in and out the dog, the cat, or the human, and it's killing it as it's moving the tumor. So I mean, listen, this is it. And pet surgery is going to be a lot cheaper because of this. So this article is on great pet care. This was published January 2nd, 20. So just published. And thank you for publishing, by Nicole Pager. And at the bottom, what I love is they have a lot of other articles. A new test for detecting canine cancer shows promise. Cat cancer treatment plan, what to expect. Dog cancer treatment plan, what to expect. Dog cancer diet food recommendations. And in terms of pet surgery, I'm going to show you later on in the show how uh, uh, a pet lover brings their dog to the veterinarian and tells them the dog has a tumor and it needs surgery right away, immediate surgery. The person, pet parent, cannot afford the price. It was as you're gonna see, about $900 for blood work, x-rays, c-scan. And I told you, before you are pressured into having pet surgery, everything is negotiable. Find out first what is going to be the total price, and then you shop around. It sounds mind-boggling that yes, what do I have time to shop around? Yeah, you do, because you know one might quote you 5,000, one might quote you 3,000, one might quote you 2,000. It depends what technology they're using, how advanced, because we have to assume that a veterinarian who's using the most advanced technology, what makes the technology better for the pet and the pet parent and the veterinarian is that they can pinpoint and they can diagnose a lot faster with state of the art C scan or X ray using AI or machine learning algorithm to detect how bad and how big is the tumor, how fast it can be eliminated. So this is what AI and machine learning is doing, and that's going to be later on in the show. I'm going to show you what happened. So stay tuned for that. So let's move on to the next article. Robotic surgery increases precision, shortens recovery. Another thing, not only does it robotic surgery can be faster in terms of uh, pinpointing and lessening the time of surgery, but uh, studies show that recovery time can be a lot faster for the pet. So that's good news in terms of a pet parent. Surgery increase shortens recovery. So when you hear the word robot, you may think of a humanoid machine that can carry on a conversation with you or is plotting to take over society. While you may see that in movies every day, robots are less dramatic. What is robotic surgery? No need to be alarmed. The robot isn't operating on its own. That's another thing. When we think about robots, uh, 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 doing the surgery, they're not operating on their own. Just as I'm going to read in this article, instead, the surgeon uses a robotic platform as a tool during the procedure. Like other equipment and technology, the surgical robot has interactive arms that serve as an extension of the surgeon's hands. These arms are equipped with surgical tools and cameras. They can suture, dissect, clamp, and manipulate tissue. During surgery, the surgeon makes a few incisions similar to laparoscopic surgery and inserts the interactive arm. The surgeon maneuvers the robotic arm next to the operating table using two master controls. The console gives the surgeon a high definition 3D view of the surgical site. Conditions treated using robotic surgery include adrenal mass, appendicitis, bladder cancer, colorectal cancer, gallbladder diseases, gastrointestinal cancer, hernia repair, incisional umbilical and inguinal, hysterectomy, kidney disease, lung mass, prostate cancer, small bowel upset, uterine fibroids, weight loss surgery. The primary benefit of robotic surgery for patients is faster recovery. So most of these are we know hernia and tumor and broken bones, limbs for pets. Uh, these robots can perform those robotic surgery. And what is the benefit? Again, faster recovery for the pet. Next article: how technology is helping veterinary practice, vet port. This is an old article, but it's been how changing technology is helping veterinary medicine and practice. 3D printing, wearable devices, minimal invasive surgery. So we know already about 3D printing, how that's like taking over in terms of printing out precise parts uh, a dog loses a leg due to cancer, can print out 3D a leg, an arm, making it easier for the dog to walk, obviously, than having no leg. Body parts, 3D. It's the future. It's coming along, and there's still a long way to go. In terms of wearable devices, we know that they have wearable devices for humans. I'm wearing the Apple Watch, for example, can tell me how many calories I'm losing. Am I losing sleep? How much sleep do I need? It's telling me my heart rate. I mean, all this can be applied to pets also. And it's still a long way to go, but it's coming along, and that's just technology in terms of AI and machine learning, and can help out in terms of pet surgery, the recovery process. And then minimal invasive surgery, we talked about that. That's what these machines are doing. And in terms of making the recovery less time for the pet to recover, faster, minimal invasive surgery, and I foresee it making it very inexpensive as we move on in terms of minimally invasive surgery. Imaging, having X-ray vision for animals, CT scans, veterinarians can do just that. Molecular diagnostics, think of this as exploring an animal's genetic blueprint. Molecular diagnostics using PCR and NGS, next generation sequencing, analyzing DNA. I mean, this is like deep over here. Telemedicine in veterinary care. Do you often have to mentally struggle with the fact that your vet's clinic is miles away, and even for a little consultation? Say you have to order prescription. Your pet just had pet surgery. Isn't that mind-boggling? I mean, back then, this is what we used to do. We have to drive all the way there. The phone is not working, and we need that prescription for a pet, and even for humans. Now, telemedicine, I went over it many times in previous shows. You could do a video chat. Tell your doctor, listen, my dog, my cat is still screaming, needs some more prescription drug. Over video chat, you don't have to drive there. And in terms of price, I mean, $25 for 15 minutes, and then $200 for having to wait in the clinic a couple hours for your vet. Robotics and automation. Ever wondered what the future of veterinary medicine looks like? Well, buckle up. It's all about robots and high tech. And we talked about it. Surgical robots. With the help of surgical robots, surgeries will be done much more safely and precisely while leaving minimal scars. These robots, yes, robots are stepping into the operating rooms and I showed you and listed the top five. I love the cyberknife. Listen, what a name, right? Cyberknife. Wearable technology, health monitoring tools such as smart collars, activity trackers, operate personal health assistant for your pets. They monitor everything: heart rate, daily steps. Cutting edge technology enable you to spot health risks early on. 3D printing, the latest veterinary technology, improves pet quality. 3D printing has transformed veterinary care with personalized prosthesis and orthopedics. Those are the words I wanted to pronounce earlier. Prosthesis and orthopedics. Your dog lost a leg, an arm. So listen, 3D printing, improving mobility and surgical models, guiding skilled hands. Custom prosthetics and orthopedics for animals, missing limbs. The 3D printers can do just that. Even organs and tissue models, complex procedures are planned using 3D printed models made from various materials, including living cells. I mean, this is deep here, right? Artificial intelligence in diagnostics. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing every domain in veterinary medicine by creating more innovative tools and increasing test accuracy. I mean, when it comes to artificial intelligence and machine learning diagnostics, I'm thinking about, precise medication, right? Think about it in the future, where maybe a robot can calculate based on the dog's weight, height, age, and breed, and give the precise medication. That way, we don't have to over drug out or giving it less drug where they feel pain. I'm thinking of a pain management type service using that artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm. Huh? What about that? Something for those drug companies to think about, huh? Nanotechnology and drug delivery. This is what I'm talking about. Targeted drug delivery system. Medicine that hits the bullseye, targeting diseases without the nasty side effects. Sounds like magic, right? Thanks to nanotechnology, it's a reality. These tiny wonders, known as nanoparticles, take medication straight to the trouble spots in your pet's body. This means fewer side effects and more potent treatments for pets facing cancer, delivering chemotherapy right where it's needed the most. This is what I'm talking about. Nanoparticles in cancer treatment. Nanotechnology delivers chemotherapy directly to cancer cells. This slow, strategic approach doesn't wipe out more cancer cells, it reduces the need for frequent treatments. Where it's lymphoma, astrocytoma, or mast cell malignancies, these nanoparticles are proving to be effective in cancer treatments. Advanced monitoring equipment. Veterinary medicine increasing uses advanced monitoring technology as this helps physicians monitor animals' vital signs and other psychological factors. Anesthesia monitoring. Virtual reality for animal behavior studies. VR, again, another futuristic technology. A lot of AI, machine learning incorporated when it comes to the software. We're talking about veterinarians who can train instead of having to go to the university every day. Maybe 2 days they're at home training virtually, where they're virtually at their training location, watching live surgeries as if they're standing there. If you don't have one of these VRs, you should try it. I've put one on, and let me tell you, it's like if you're in another world. VR isn't just for humans, it's a stress buster for pets too. During nerve wracking procedures like blood draws and x rays, VRs act like a magical calming spell. It envelops the animals in serene virtual landscapes, easing their anxiety. Veterinary software solutions. This is a great article. This was in 2023, this article. We're in 2025, right? And how true is this article in terms of futuristic? I wish I can get the lottery numbers like this, huh? It's incredible, huh? Written by Tom Malloy. This is mind-boggling, right? This article is mind-boggling. Wow, crazy, but I love it. Small animals. So these are the most common surgeries offered, right? I can't read some of these names, so I'm just going to show you. Small animal surgery services. See, a lot of these surgeries too cost a lot of money, in the thousands of dollars, tens of thousands if you're in a big city. And again, that's why I say shopping around is very critical, very important. So if your pet needs emergency surgery, this is something you have to get familiarized with. So let me go over. So this is North Shore Animal League. This is a question. Someone brought in their pet. A week ago, I took my puppy in because I could tell he wasn't feeling good. The vet wanted $900 just for ultrasound and x-ray to see what was wrong with him. So this is what I'm talking about. Shopping around, knowing, being price conscious, especially in these inflationary times we're in now. $900. You shop around, you could have gotten this for maybe $1,000, but 900, $500 instead of 900. So this is, why it's important to be a smart consumer. I was told it could be 2,000 to 3,000 surgery. Me and my fiance asked if there was anything else they could do, as they gave him medicine hoping he would be better by the next day. He still wasn't better, so I decided to take him to a new vet. They took him into the room right away, and less than 10 minutes later, she came out saying he has a bunch of kidney stones and needs surgery, which will cost $6,000 to $10,000. They said I can't pay for it, and if I can't, I have to give them up. They don't give me payment options or anything. It was one or the other. I don't have that much money. I'm only 19. They took him and said they will do surgery, then find someone who will adopt him. I'm so confused. Why someone gets to adopt my healthy pup now? It doesn't seem right. I couldn't afford it, so I lose my best friend, but the next person gets to adopt him with no other surgery prices. Please help. I don't know what to do. So they responded. I hope the puppy's doing much better. People who sign animal surrender agreements, very important. Be very careful. You walk into a vet, you're requesting emergency surgery or anything. Be careful what you sign. Seems like this couple signed an animal surrender agreement. Generally, have no further rights to the animal. People who believe the animal is being wrongfully withheld can sue to try to get the animal returned. Complaints against veterinarians may be made to the California Veterinary Medical Board. If the puppy is adopted to a new family, that family will be responsible for the puppy's veterinary expenses going forward, and that could be substantial. So it looks like this happened somewhere in California, but it looks like the vet maybe tricked them into signing an animal surrender agreement. Again, you got to be very careful what you sign. You're going in there, you have to read. Don't just sign anything. So, very important show today in terms of how AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics is turning the page for animals, making surgery, whether it's minimal invasive surgery, whether it's treating a tumor, making it ease of pain for the animal, and faster recovery, swift in terms of pets and humans. But the show's about pets, so let's stay with the pets too. Uh, this is how technology is changing and transforming the veterinary pet surgery industry. Uh, and how is this making it cheaper for the common pet lover who cannot afford major surgeries? Well, again, by using artificial intelligence and machine learning and robotic machines. The more these veterinarians and these specialty veterinary doctors train on these advanced technologies, it's going to make it cheaper for you as a pet owner, because it's going to make whatever procedure much faster, pinpoint on those CT scans, on those x-rays much faster. It's going to diagnose and pinpoint what the issue is. And that's going to be a lot cheaper because the software, the technology is doing all the work and spitting out the answer for the veterinarian just to relay the message to you. Instead of right now, most veterinarians have to figure it out themselves by staring at that. Obviously you have a good eye. You've been doing it for a long time. You're gonna can tell right away. But think about it: a veterinarian who's busy sees a couple, well, I'd say a couple, maybe 15, 20, 50 animals a day. By the end of the day, it's tired. And it's not, their eye is not going to be as diligent as a machine. And that's the advancement of machine learning and artificial intelligence software and robotics in the industry. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show, Monday through Friday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Please smash that subscribe button. It helps the show. For pet deals, visit hlcpets.com. There's blogs, pet deals, pets rule at hlcpets.com. You want to send me, you have questions, you want to be on the show as a guest, send your responses to petsrule at hlcpets.com. Everything about pets, you have questions, I have answers. You can call me from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988, $1.99 fee per minute. You're looking for that emergency pet surgery. You're looking for a specialty doctor. You're busy. You can't do the research. I have it for you on standby. Call me, 1-800-213-0988. These are the links for the articles we saw today. www.greatpetcare.com, the Mayo Clinic Health System, vetport.com, Small Animal Surgical Services. I had a lot of fun with this show. It always excites me when I talk about robotic arms and minimal invasive surgery. It's exciting, especially when you have advanced AI and you have machine learning software incorporated, killing tumors, putting broken limbs together. Before I end the show, I wanted to give you a pet surgery hack in terms of saving money. Let me show you. How do you save money? This is how you save money in terms of so this is from Vet Surgical. Many veterinarians, when it comes to surgery, those expensive procedures, obviously most of them do not list them, the prices. However, it's your job to find out before you pay. Find out how much it's going to cost. And I like this website, Pet Surgery Pricing from Vet Surgical. So obviously this is not my veterinary prices. I'm going to my local veterinary and it's charging me a certain amount for a chest procedure. So I go here, Vet Surgical, and I click on chest procedures. These are the most common chest procedures done on animals, and I'm going to click on it. So dog fight with air under the skin. Dog fights, these cases are often critical, high anesthetic risk, but without surgery, they will not likely survive. And I know the range is from 950 to 1500. So I'm going to compare, right? I'm going to see what my vet is telling me. Then I'm going to go to another vet. When you're in a big city, there's a veterinary every 5 doors. There's a veterinary. I'm sorry, but and then when they specialize veterinarians, there's hospitals maybe 2-3 miles apart, and they're competing with each other. And as a pet lover, it's your job to negotiate the price, and you're going to get a good price because in the end, they know that there's a lot of competition. So if they can knock a couple $100, $500-600 off the bill and win a new customer, then you're that new customer for them. But dogs fight with tracheal tear. This is going to be, so, but look at these prices, huh? In that range, right? This is what I wanted to show you. 950, lung resurrection, surgical bypass, 1200, 1500. This one can ultrasound guided biopsy and fluid aspiration. So, but as you can see, now I have something to compare prices with, right? And I'm not lost. With them telling me, as you saw the article earlier, $6,000 to $10,000. I mean, to remove pieces. I don't know what it was, but I just sounded like a lot of money. So that's a hack for you to save money. Shop around, compare prices. Thank you for watching today. This week, it's all about pet surgery. Tomorrow, we're going to talk more about pet surgery because the show this week, the topic is about emergency pet surgery and everything that has to do with artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics transforming the pet surgery industry. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, Pets Rules Show, Monday through Friday, 7:30, 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Have a good night.